So, I was married for 15 years to a man who had a serious problem. He was an alcoholic. He was, of course, dysfunctional, and he made me dysfunctional. We have two beautiful daughters, 24 and 25. One of them is here, Kika. And one day, the girls were about 4 or 5 years old, and my husband wants to talk to me. So I'm like, okay, let's have a conversation. Sits me down, and he tells me he's going to go and live with his newfound love, this 20-some-year-old little thing. Whoa. Okay. I believe I'm a very, positive and understanding person, so I sort of gave him my blessing. Little did I know, the very next day, he packed his bag, left the house, and at the same time emptied out all our bank accounts, including the girls' college funds. I was left with $27 in my wallet and change. My parents are 6,000 miles away, and I think at the time they were on a cruise on the Danube. Actually, I had nobody to deal with, so I have a day of total panic. What do I do? I cried and sobbed. How could he do this? I'm his wife, he loves me, we have children, I'm helping him with his new business, I'm working just for him, I'm taking care of him, the kids. How could he do this? Later on that afternoon, I started putting myself together. So my desperation became more like anger for this man. Like, son of a gun, how could he do this to me? And as I started putting myself together, a little bit of prayer, a little bit of self-affirmation, I had contempt for that son of a gun. Contempt, no. Well, so I had to do something. At the time, I was a part-time real estate agent because I still have my young children, and I wanted something to do to help out with the family. And I would do a deal here and there. You know, it is when you're part-time, you work 2-3 days a week, you have like 2 deals a year, 5 rentals, I had 1 listing, I was so happy about it. And I had to do something. So, with a lot of soul searching, and again, self-affirmation, 2 days after my husband decided to go and live his love story, I felt I had no choice but to become a full-time agent. Because I have no diplomas in this country. I have law school in France, but nothing here, not even a high school diploma. And I could not see myself working the cash register at the supermarket. Could not. That wouldn't even cover the expenses we had, because we had a nice lifestyle. So, let me write my notes. So, can get my train of thought. It's a bit nerve-wracking, but I'll be okay. All right. Oh, yeah. All right, so definitely, I went back to the office, started grabbing the phone, worked on looking for phone numbers for expired. It was 1996, remember? We had like the big cool book, looking for phone numbers, scavenging the newspapers for those for sale by owners, those precious for sale by owners. I reorganized my past clients, and I had the phone the whole day. Okay? At the same time, I was so angry. Mainly about myself at the time. I'm like, how could I even let this happen? How could I put myself in this situation where I let someone basically have control over my life and my children's? That's the first thing I discovered. That experience gave me determination. First determination is that's never going to happen again, ever. To this day, I'm still very determined. That same motivation, I've spoken to one of my co-workers the other day, we have the same experience, never left that drive. I am never going to let myself and my children be in a dire situation like that. Okay? Because of the uncomfortable situation I was in, I was learning my lesson very, very quickly, and after studying the few top producers we have in the office, and observing how they were working and how they were making their money, like, okay, I have no choice. I need to make more money. I'm going to become a listing agent. I'm an I, but I'm also a D. So I'm like, okay, let's go for it. So I did. So out of this experience, it's been like 22 years I'm doing this. I've had many ups and downs. Another marriage that failed, but still, listen.
Yes, queen, you go, girl. Yes, queen.
I decided to go after listings. I have to admit, you guys work on listings, it's so frustrating. It's tedious work. You talk to people you don't know, they don't even like you. They curse you out, they hang up on you. That's a rejection. But thinking back, that rejection was really nothing compared to the rejection I had from this guy I was married for 4 years and left me for a young chick. So that rejection is really a non-issue nowadays. I can spend hours doing for sale by owner calls or even expired calls, hang-ups, insults, go F yourself, I'm good. Good to go. And you see, also out of the experience, I was thinking back, for years I endured the erratic behavior of a man that was really alcoholic. I hate to say that in front of my kid, but was pissed drunk most of the time. And what you get from there is that you're getting tough skin. A lot of things don't get through you. You know, you just get back up. You saw the erratic behavior, the outburst. So I learned to be tough as nails, okay? A Facebook telling me to go F up or hang up on me is not going to ruin my day. It's actually, I'm just going to say, okay, you know, move on, next. Then from this experience, I have no choice but to become very independent. My ex-husband, when he left, made sure to never really help me ever again. So I had no choice but to produce, I had no choice but to make money to pay those bills for my kids. I made the choice that I had no choice and actually made money. That was my choice. So to this day, I've never had help from nor my family, nor any other men I've had in my life to help me pay for my apartment that I bought myself. Yeah. And my kids, 2 college tuition. They're just a year apart, so imagine that. I am actually really blessed and proud to be able to stand alone on my own. I think there's a lot of women out there in my situation. And I've been providing for my 2 daughters by myself for many years now without relying on any child support. My why is my children. Yeah. And I believe that things happen for a reason. I would not be the woman I am today had it been for my husband always taking care of me and basically taking care of his kid. I have to thank him for that. I have to thank him for being that tough chick that I am now. I'm resilient. Nothing really brings me down anymore. You always see me smiling. It's okay, smile. I know I discovered I'm strong. After this first fall flat on my face, I am strong. I know it. I can accomplish a lot by myself. I also believe I'm a better person. I definitely do not take anything for granted. I've learned that everything is temporary. Here one day, gone the next day. I'm very thankful for the lifestyle I was able to give my daughters, and I don't take anything I got for granted. Nothing. And that's why, after all those years, I still get trained the same way I was in my first year of real estate. Every year, back to training. I keep my knife sharpened. I will never fall back, ever again. God gave me the will to move on and not let a terrible situation shatter my spirit. I was forced, in my head, I was forced to learn persistence. I never really had the choice to quit. I had those two over there. Real estate was really my only option to earn money as a single parent. My work hours were usually planned around my kids' school schedule, their little school presentation and so on and so forth. And it really allowed me to keep the lifestyle that the kids had known when we were living with their father. And I know it's a great profession, but it's a tough one, very tough. But you cannot quit halfway. That's what I've learned. And you have to give 200% to it, the same way I give it 200% to my kids. Did I have a page? I don't know. So, the success I have, if you can call it success, I guess I'm successful, came from not having the choice to fail. Okay, because after all this time, it was never about me, it was about them. They came in the world, didn't ask me to come in, I made them. So, everything I do is for them, for the welfare of my kids. I'm no different than a lot of you. You know, I just had to adapt from a dire situation. I survived it, then I believe I conquered my life, I'm pretty happy. By the way, many times, I made it just by hanging by a thread. Many, many times. I'm not going to talk about it today, but many times. And it's okay. And I'd like to also acknowledge something else. A couple of years ago, through Hector and Gigi, I was given the immense privilege to join Exit Kingdom Realty with Vincent Koo right here. And he offered me to be part of the management team with Lily and Minnie. And he gave me the wonderful opportunity to use my gift to help other agents, my agents right there, become successful and also fulfill agents. I do just about anything to avoid the mistakes, the pitfalls that I had throughout my career. It doesn't always work, but I try. Vincent gave me the challenge and this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to help contributing to our office growth and success. Thank you, Vincent. So, through adversity, I really learned a lot about myself. I know now I can take on so much more responsibilities, more tasks, more work, more listings. I juggle between working on my sales and most of the times helping out in the office. I also learned that I can push my limits. I can definitely take on more listings, more agents, more paperwork. I'm more adaptable. I'm more expendable. The work is really rarely overwhelming once I know that. And it is truly a blessing that I'm able to do it. So, from this little experience, that first experience that was really traumatic, I learned that I can, no matter how bad the situation looked, I can bounce back. I did it, and a few times more after that. I'm a work in progress, and I'm okay with that. Woo!
I mean, there's so many great takeaways. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you so much for sharing that.